The form you take is what forms around you. You will always return to the shape you're in. Every time. It is law. And you cannot build $1 million life on a $10 nervous system. Hi, guys. My name is Colleen Morgan, your activation specialist. Welcome to Code Work with the Diamond Oracle. So, I'm here to help you take the shape of what you actually want, because that is generally the issue when my clients come to me. They have done all of the strategy. They've done all the shadow work, the mindset work. I put them through 3 questions. What do you want? And they all know this. What do you need to be? That might be a little struggle. They've learned it through the strategy, through the mindset work, through the shadow work. They start to understand who they need to be to make that dream come true. And where the larger gap is the 3rd question. How will you become that? That's always where this gap is that needs to be closed before you can embody the dream. And how we get there is through body work. It's actually code work that we do in my activations that we're going to do here. And what determines the form you are in or the shape that you're in are there's 5 categories, right? It's your identity, like who you think you are, which is usually in some form of conflict with who you actually are at your design, at your like most cleanest, clearest design level of your design, your true design. Your perception, the lens that you're looking through, determines the shape that you're in. You all know this one. The capacity that you're able to hold what you say that you want. That's usually in conflict. Your function, how you are functioning in the world. And your field, what's surrounding you, which take a look around you. How many things are in your world, in your field that you are in relationship with, that you are managing, that you are over it? You're not in agreement with it anymore. So when I ask you these questions, what do you want? There's a dream circling. There's something that you want. Who do you need to be? And how will you be that? You have to be able to answer all 3 of those. The how is where I come in and what we're going to be doing every week here. So the vibe of the week is basically where I'm tapping into the highest grade of energy, frequency, coordinates to alleviate a lot of the pressure that's coming through and to help you start thinking differently and to bypass places where you're stuck, places where you're circling, places where what I say your system is buffering. So we are going to build the internal capacity required for your life to change, basically. That's what we're going to do here. So the vibe of the week this week is the dream becomes the body. So think in terms of that dream that's circling. We're going to give it a body. So how this works is you're going to find just a quiet place. I'd rather you not be driving while you do the activations. We're going to have you I'm going to have you, maybe you could get some headphones, get ready, prepared in the upcoming weeks. And just find a quiet place to be and to allow the commands to come through your body. I'm going to take you on a journey that you've never been on before. And it's wild and it's amazing. And I have a way of bypassing all of the internal noise, all of it. Like, you don't have to shut anything off. Everything that I'm saying to you, I'm speaking a coded language that your body understands and starts to tune to all on its own. So you don't have to do anything. Sometimes I might give you some internal commands, follow them, say them. I'm teaching you and training you how to talk to your body, which will be an amazing way to start to build a relationship with your inner authority, which is where the true freedom is. So that being said, I'm going to jump right into this week's activation. So if you just want to find a place to get calm, I'm going to turn off my video, take you on a journey. This is the first fire activation week of March 30th through April 5th, 2026. Collective theme: the dream becomes the body. Just close your eyes. Let your breath arrive without instruction. Just let it be what it is. Unmanaged, unbeautified. Just let it go. Feel the base of your spine, all the way down to the tailbone, the root. This is the oldest part of your physical architecture. So before we move into what is being installed, we must complete what is being released. For 163 years, the collective dream lived in water, in dissolution, in merging, in the beautiful surrender of self into something larger. You carry that in your body. Just feel it. See if you can feel all of the water, the dream. You carry it. Every time you softened to be accepted, every time you dissolved your edges to feel belonging, just feel it. These are the harder elements of water. Breathe into your chest. Feel the places that are still wet, still waiting, still searching for something outside themselves to merge with. Some teaching, some system, love, some form of God. Searching, seeking. Do not judge them, just locate them. The upper chest. Note if it's reaching. The throat. Notice if it is holding something unspoken. Let it relax. Give it space in there. Let go. The belly. Notice if it is bracing against its own hunger. Let it be hungry. This is the residue of the old era. This is the Neptune and Pisces body. This is the body that learned to transcend rather than occupy. And on your next exhale, let it move through you like water leaving stone. finished, not forced, just the way a tide simply goes out. Take a breath. Feel what remains when the water clears. Returning to the base of the spine, feel a single point of heat. It's like smoldering coal, dense, old, waiting. This is not new energy. This is energy that was always yours, that you kept submerging in search of something holy enough to contain it. It was not meant to be contained. It was meant to be you. Breathe into the base of the spine. Let the coal feel your attention. As it begins to organize, like a fire that finds its structure, heat that discovers it has shape. Feel it begin to rise, vertebrae by vertebrae, not burning. It's not burning, claiming. Every vertebrae it passes through, feel it converting the residue of the old dream into fuel for the new form. This is the threshold. The dissolved self becoming the directed self. The seeker becomes the source. The vision that once floated above you is now descending, entering the spine, becoming architecture, becoming bone. Let it rise all the way to the base of the skull. Feel the back of the head fill with a dense, quiet heat. You are certain this is what Neptune and Aries feels like in the body that is ready. It is not fire as destruction. This is fire as identity. Fire as knowing. Now float to the center of your forehead. Just behind your forehead. There is a vision here that has been waiting. Take a breath. This is a vision that has been waiting. It is not a fantasy. It's not a wish. It's something precise. Something that has survived every disappointment, every detour, every time you talked yourself out of it. All self-doubt. It has survived. It is sitting there, still here. You know what it is. Let it become visible to your inner awareness now. Don't reach for it. Let it surface. Feel it as a frequency, as a pressure behind the brow, dense and real, coded into you before you had language for it. Now inhale. As you inhale, draw that vision downward, down from the forehead, through the throat, breathing it into the chest, into the belly, through your hips, into your legs, down through the soles of your feet. Let it land in the body the way a foundation is laid. Not floating above you as inspiration, beneath you as ground. Your vision is no longer something you are reaching toward. That world is closed. Your vision is what you are standing on. Breathe into this. Feel the body reorganize around a self that does not need to search. because it has become what it is searching for. Now feel the entire column, spine, skull, field, alive with a single coherent signal. Not the signal of the seeker, and not the signal of the mystic, but the signal of the one who has arrived in their own body and will not be moved from it. The warrior. Expand awareness 3 feet in every direction. Feel the field around you. Not soft, not reaching, radiating like heat on a summer's day off of the hot pavement. Radiating fire like light from something that does not need a receiver. You're not broadcasting to anyone. You are simply on. Now speak internally into the field. I am no longer waiting for the vision to arrive. I am the body the vision arrived in. I do not dissolve into power. I become it. My dreams are not above me. They are in my bones. I move as fire. I build as structure. I create as source. The door of searching is closed. I am what I was looking for. Repeat that last one. I am what I was looking for. Let that land. Let the body receive it as fact. Feel the field seal with that command. Burning clean. Breathe slowly 3 times. And as you do, feel the feet on the ground. If you're laying down, feel the bottoms of your feet. Heavy, real. Here. Feel your spine. Not reaching upward, but standing. Spine is always standing. Feel the field around you. Not open to everything, but clear about what it is. You are not the same frequency you were when you closed your eyes. Something that has not been available on this planet since 1862 has just entered the collective field, and your body, if you are ready, just received it. You are not a seeker anymore. Act accordingly. One last breath. We end this transmission. Code complete.